I am, as always, Mr. Grimreaper Falman 2, with the one and only Dark Knight 987, and welcome back to another edition of Rip from the Silverscreen. Tonight, me and Dark Knight 987 are going to give our tribute to the late Wes Craven as we review the 1996 classic Scream. The first of four of these movies. So this movie was directed by Wes Craven, the late Wes Craven, and it stars David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, Rose McGowan, Skeet Ulrich, and Drew Barrymore. And by popular belief, this is basically. I'm gonna get into why. I think this movie is kind of stupid. I liked it. I liked it, but I'll get into it later about how I feel about this movie. But we're gonna talk about the plot. We're gonna get into the plot and talk about it. And so here we go. High school student Casey Becker receives a flirty phone call from an unknown person asking her, "What's your favorite scary movie?" However, the caller turns sadistic and threatens her life. Reveals that her boyfriend Steve Orth is being held hostage and demands she answer questions about horror movies. After Casey gets one wrong, Steve is murdered. When Casey refuses to answer more questions, she is murdered by a masked killer. Her parents come home to find her corpse hanging from a tree.
Yeah, I've no idea.
This is why this is what pissed me off about this fucking movie, that you killed off Drew Barrymore in the fucking first 15 minutes of this damn movie.
Yeah, I know. She over there. Come on.
God damn it. Anyway, let's continue. God damn it. The following day, the news media descend on the town and a police investigation begins. Meanwhile, Sidney Prescott, played by Neve Campbell, struggles with the impending first anniversary of her mother's murder by Cotton Weary. While waiting at home for her friend Tatum Riley, Sidney receives a threatening phone call. After she hangs up, she is attacked by the killer, but manages to escape. Sidney's boyfriend, Billy Loomis, arrives shortly after, but after he drops his cell phone, Sidney suspects him of making the call and flees. Billy is arrested, and Sidney spends the night at Tatum's house, where she receives another threatening phone call. Billy is released the next day. Suspicion has shifted to Sidney's father, Neil Prescott, as the calls have been traced to his phone. School is suspended in the wake of the murders. After the students have left the school, Principal Hembry is stabbed to death in his office. Tatum's boyfriend, Matt Masher, throws a party to celebrate the school's closure. The party is attended by Sidney, Tatum, their friend Randy Meeks, and many other students. Reporter Gail Weathers, played by Courtney Cox, formerly Courtney Cox Arquette, attends uninvited to cover the situation, as she expects the killer to strike. Tatum's brother, Deputy Sheriff Dewey Riley, played by David Arquette, also looks out for the murderer at the party. Tatum is killed during the party by having her neck crushed by the garage door. Oh.
Not that part. No.
Billy arrives to speak to Sidney privately, and the two ultimately consummate their relationship. Dewey and Gail investigate a nearby abandoned car. Many party attendees are drawn away after hearing news of Hembry's death. Sidney, Billy, Randy, Stu, and Gail's cameraman Kenny remain. After having sex, Sidney and Billy are attacked by the killer, who seemingly murders Billy. So we thought. That's bullshit.
Oh my god.
Sidney narrowly escapes from the house and seeks help from Kenny, but the killer slits his throat. Sidney then flees again. Gail and Dewey, having discovered that the car belongs to Neil Prescott, return to the house. They believe Neil is the killer and has come to the party to continue a spree. Gail tries to escape in her van, but drives off the road to avoid hitting Sidney and crashes. Meanwhile, Dewey is stabbed in the back while investigating the house as Sidney takes his gun. Stu and Randy appear and accuse each other of being the killer. Sidney retreats into the house where she finds Billy wounded but still alive. She gives Billy the gun. He lets Randy into the house and shoots him. Billy reveals that he feigned his injuries and is actually the killer. Stu is his accomplice.
Oh.
Yeah. You assholes.
Yes.
Billy and Stu discuss their plan to kill Sidney and frame the murder spree of her father, whom they have taken hostage. The pair also reveal that they, not Cotton, murdered her mother, Maureen, as she was having an affair with Billy's father. Are you fucking... Which drove his mother away. Gail, who survived the crash, intervenes, and Sidney takes advantage of this to turn the tables on her attackers, killing Stu. Randy is revealed to be wounded but alive. Billy attacks Sidney, but she shoots him in the head, killing him. As the sun arises and police arrive, Dewey, badly injured, is taken away by an ambulance, and Gail makes an impromptu news report about the night's events, thus ending this damn movie.
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about this damn movie, shall we? For those of you, I'm gonna say, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I think Scream was a good movie. I think Scream was perfectly good. And no offense to Neve Campbell, but did you seriously have to kill off Drew Barrymore in the first 15 minutes of this fucking movie?
Yeah, for real.
Seriously? Did you have to kill her off? Like, you thinking that her character is gonna be the fucking, is gonna be the goddamn, you think that she's gonna be the heroine in this movie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the case. That's not the case.
Oh, no.
Her murder is so bloody. Her murder is very bloody. But as far as everything else goes, I think this, yeah. You don't know. You don't. It's like this movie kind of reminds me of a whodunit movie.
Yeah.
You don't know who the killer is. You have no idea which one of these motherfuckers is the killer. And then it becomes really, really dumb towards the end of the fucking movie. This douchebag idiot. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about Billy. Let's talk about Billy Loomis, shall we? This dude is a fucking idiot.
Yes.
He reveals himself as being the Ghostface killer towards the end of the movie. And stuff like that. What happened to the whodunit situation? What happened to the whodunit shit? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
seriously.
For real.
And then not to mention, I have to laugh at this shit because I do remember this movie being parodied at least a couple of times. There was another one. There was another parody. There was a parody. You guys probably seen it called Scary Movie, which we'll which we'll talk about. And that's basically where this comes from.
Yeah.
But the first Scream was pretty. It was okay. Um,
Yeah.
I gotta give it this. I gotta give it this. It's not a bad film. It's not a bad film at all. But did you have to murder Drew Barrymore? Did you have to kill her
For
off?
real. Come
And
on,
the,
keep her alive
like,
longer.
like,
For God's sake.
you had to kill her off, and then not to mention you have two dumbasses. Then not only that, oh my god, this was the movie that I remember hating as a kid because it was like the how to. It was like giving shit away. It was like people were giving shit like a how to of how to survive a horror film. And I feel like in horror movies you should be surprised. You know what I mean? Like I feel like in horror films you should be surprised. But this was like a how to. This was like a how to of how to tell a killer to go fuck himself or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I think in horror movies that you should be surprised. You know what I mean? Like if you're acting in a horror movie, you should be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and it got controversies too. Okay. So Jesus. There was some stuff that was and see, this is what I don't know. This is what these were the controversies regarding this movie. One of them was the Columbine shooting. Uh, One of them was the Columbine shooting, the which happened in 1999, which Marilyn Manson was also blamed for, which is bullshit. Um, it there was a lot of okay, there was a lot of stuff that was um okay. 17-year-old boy lured his friend
Yeah,
out
I
of
was just reading that.
yeah, while wearing a ghost face mask. See, this is the thing that pisses me off. It's like the Joker shit over again. It's like the Joker thing again. See, even back then, see, me and him were alive back in the 90s and in the early 2000s when this shit was happening. And people were blaming, even then, people were blaming video games. People were blaming shit on everything else except the motherfucker that actually did it. And it pisses me off that everything, including this movie, got blamed uh, from this. You know what I mean? Um, but it's just I think it was stupid to blame that because the people that did the murders, these four murders, these four murders, including the Columbine massacre that happened in 1999, uh, they are the ones that need to be blamed. Not movies, not TVs, not TV shows, not fucking video games, music, or whatever. Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson in 1999 was blamed for the fucking Columbine shootings that happened in 1999. That's bullshit. So you see why I hate this shit. It but you know, this movie is a good movie. I'm not gonna give it a I'm not gonna give it a bad rap. Even though I kind of wish that they could have done more. Like take the take the how to survive a horror film crap out, and you have a good movie. But as far as everything else goes, I think it was pretty good. What did you think of Scream, man?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree about the same. I agree. It was pretty good. And, but yeah, I know the whole controversy thing, and it's just ridiculous how they want to emulate movies. I mean, come on, people.
These were people that had no brains.
No,
the real motherfuckers that had no brains.
No, I mean,
that
really.
the people.
Yeah.
And see, our government too. They love to blame shit. They need to blame shit on something else to get their fucking rocks off. No, fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that bullshit. It's the Joker shit again. The Joker shit again. And we are going to talk about Joker very soon. And I got a lot to say about the controversy of that shit. Because I'm so pissed. I am so pissed off about this bullshit. About that controversy. Just as much as I hate this controversy for Scream. And we will talk about the other 3 movies sometime soon. Because, yeah, I've seen the other 3 movies too. So, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It still is a good movie. Even though there is some things I wish they could have... even though there still is some things that I wish that they could have gotten rid of. It still is a good movie. But, controversy or not, it still is a good movie. Soon I will make a video on the Scream controversy and the Joker controversy. I will make a video. I will make my personal fucking I will make it my personal fucking vendetta to fucking tell you motherfuckers how full of shit you are for bitching and complaining, for blaming shit, for lack of the better term, for blaming shit on movies, TV, and video games and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a complete rant, and I will have Knight with me during that video about that, because I am so sick and tired of that crap. People love to blame shit on others. You can't blame shit on people. This movie had nothing to do with those murders. It's the idiots that decide to pick up a gun or pick up a knife or pick up a weapon and fucking hurt someone else. That's the motherfuckers that you need to blame. Not movies, not TV shows, not video games, not music, not artists like Marilyn Manson, who to this day has not gotten over that shit. That he was blamed for the worst fucking shit to happen in the United States in 1999. That Columbine massacre.
Yeah.
He was blamed for that. And it's bullshit. It's not right at all.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, when we do that video, we're going to touch bases on what Grim is saying. So look out for that. But anyway, by all means, this movie, yeah. Scream was good. You know, yeah, and if you haven't seen it out there, we recommend that you do. I'm sure you can find it online. You know, go down to, you know, maybe you find it in a good deal, you know, like a $5 or whatever, you know, at your store somewhere where they sell movies.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Watch it yourself. Watch. Heck, you can watch the series if you want. But what do y'all guys think about Scream out there? Let us know in the comments what y'all think.
Yeah, like I said, we give it a 9 out of 10. It's still a good movie. It's still a good movie, even though there is some stuff that I did not like in it. But I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, because I'm so sick and tired of this controversial crap. My God, yeah, I will make a video. I will make a rant video on this shit soon.
We'll touch on that subject for sure.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, We have 2 more reviews tonight, and I'm going to give you guys some reactions tonight as well. You guys probably won't be able to see the videos online tonight because I'm going to be working as hard as I can to put these up tonight, and it's probably going to take a while. It's like 10 something right now, so I'll probably be up until maybe about 4 o'clock in the morning doing this, maybe. But I don't know, depending on what happens between now and then. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Yeah, I promise, guys, I will give you guys a video on that, on that controversial crap. But yeah, I'm Mr. Grimreaper too, and I'll see you on the afterlife. Peace.